Alright, I've had a few questions on Facebook in regards to the leafy stuff that I use on certain parts of my setup. And I started with this Bass Pro Shops extra large jacket, and I never really cared for how they ran the material because it's in directional. Now you can see how I've taken it off here, but they run it in a vertical down the front and the back and down the arms. And so what I've done is I bought this little tool, and basically this will just take the threads and cut the threads out. So you find a spot like this here, you come in here and you just very easily slip this in and separate that. You can pull on the thread a little bit, and basically you get the gist of it without ripping the material. So now you'll take something like this, and once I get it completely taken off, you can see how wide it is right here. So I'll come in here and I'll take the thread out, which comes out very easily. So this is what we're working with, and I really like the Max 1 pattern because of the light colors and the browns. The greens, I like them, but I'm very strategic about how much green I use, especially when it comes to my camouflage. So you would cut this piece off, and then you start the application process of applying it to something. So I've applied it to my hat, like you can see here. I wanted to run more browns up here, and I ran a little bit of green, and this has worked out really well. I used a black thread, which I don't recommend. I like a tan thread, just to make sure that I'm, using those tan colors, and it's worked out really well. On my chest rig, I started to sew it in strategic spots, and that's what I really wanted to do, was make sure that I'm able to use a lot of browns and put it where I wanted it. And when you wear this out in the field, it really breaks you up, and that's the whole point of this, is breaking up and using the right colors. If any of this was black, it becomes an eyesore to me. It's an attractant. You can see it and pick it off very quickly. And I'll show you something here. Okay, so let's go in here. This is black. Now if you take this and you're in the field, and we'll get rid of that, so we'll take this color for instance, and now you're going to add this to it. Now you tell me what you're seeing. Is black what you want to run? I don't think so. I think this is a bad color to have on any type of material that you're running and equipment. So that's why I take the time to do the painting and really try to mask that color, because I'm not a big fan of it. But that's how I run it, and I will show you in another video about applying this to my bow. Obviously you can see how I've applied it here, and it works really well, and this stuff lasts a long time. I've had this on here for over 3 years. I'm Anthony Dixon. Thanks for watching.